The former UFC lightweight champion making his 26th appearance here in Korea. Frankie Edgar, thank you. Thanks for coming by. Straight off the bat then, I've got to ask you, why was this opportunity too good to give up? Why did you text Dana when you did?
I mean, you know, me and Korean Zombie were supposed to get down a year ago, and that fell through. I prepared for him once. I wanted to fight twice this year. Why not come to someone's homeland and challenge him? And a guy like Korean Zombie, man, he brings the fight. I bring the fight. That's just a matchup that people dream about.
We were all listening to that interview there with the Korean Zombie, and he said something fascinating, which I'm not sure you'd heard before. We were privy to the information. Last year, if I had fought Frankie with the current situation with the way I was doing my training, I would have lost. However, I think I have a better chance now. What do you make of that?
I guess we should have fought last year, maybe. I mean, you know, if people say coaches help you and this and that, I mean, you know, maybe they do, maybe they don't. We're going to find out tomorrow.
Is there any pressure to try and change things about your style? Because, I mean, you have the most octagon time out of anybody on the roster. So that's a lot of research time for coaches and stuff. Is that ever something that's on your mind? You might need to kind of show something different to take them by surprise?
You know, I have good coaches as well, too, and we're always changing. We're always trying to improve. I think that's why I had this longevity I had in this career, because I'm not the same fighter every time out. I try to be a little different every time out. I try to grow every fight. So I think I've done that throughout my career.
You were all set to make your debut at 135 pounds. How does this change your short to medium term ambitions?
I think 35 is going to be my future, but a little hiccup on the way there. And, you know, who knows? Maybe I'll end up back at 45 and others fighting too. So, I mean, I like to be the utility guy, I guess.
Did you watch that title fight last weekend? Does that change anything in any way for you?
I don't know. You know, I believe they're going to do a rematch there. So we'll let those guys figure it out. I do think my next fight needs to be at 35. I mean, I kind of made that commitment. I do want to follow through on it.
So when you talk about moving to 35, in comparison to this fight at featherweight this weekend, what strengths do you think you have at featherweight compared to bantamweight? Yesterday you were talking about how those guys are probably a little bit faster than the featherweights.
Yeah, I feel like the lighter you go, the guys are a little more faster, a little more athletic, a little more technical. At 45, it's just an easy weight cut. You know, I get to really focus on my training. Don't have to worry about diet too much. So, you know, there's going to be pros and cons to either one.
Yeah, a benefit though when you're traveling overseas to fight though.
Yeah, definitely a benefit stay at 45. It was rather easy to make weight. This might have been my, you know, even though I don't cut much, this might have been my best weight cut for 45 ever.
Nice. What are you expecting from the crowd here tomorrow?
You know, they're definitely going to support the Korean Zombie for sure. But, you know, I feel like I got some support too. I got some oohs and ahs. So I think I'll hear some oohs and ahs for myself tomorrow as well.
The thing is, when you're a veteran, when you're Frankie Edgar, it doesn't matter where in the world you go. Everybody wants to see you fight, right?
Yeah, well, you hope so. That's what I hope. You know, and so far, so good.
I'm looking forward to it, man. It's going to be an honor to call your fight tomorrow, and I just think this is a great fight for you. Someone that's quite reactive to his opponents, whereas, you know, obviously you bring the pressure every time.
Yeah, no, he definitely, you know, I'm not going to have to look for him. I'm not going to have to wait for him to throw punches. I know if I throw, he's going to throw back. So it's going to be, you know, guns blazing the whole time.
I've got another tough question before you leave, Frankie. Sorry, this new look. Have we seen that before in the UFC?
This is my first time, man. I haven't grown my hair out, I think, in almost 15 years. So it's been a while.
I like it. It's a strong look. Brilliant stuff.
Hello, everyone. It's Ariel Helwani. I just came here to thank you for watching our ESPN YouTube channel. It's the best. You know what else is the best? The ESPN app. You can get highlights, analysis, all that stuff and more. And if you want premium content and live streaming sports, there's only one place for all of that. It's ESPN Plus.